A surprising diplomatic idea from Donald Trump has drawn global attention after he suggested the possibility of a joint venture with Iran to manage and secure shipping through the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz. Hello, my name is Ashutosh Srivastav and I bring you the best from home and abroad. The comments came shortly after the announcement of a temporary ceasefire between the United States and Iran, raising hopes of rapid diplomatic movement, but also prompting confusion about the direction of negotiations. Speaking to reporters, Trump said the idea could involve both countries cooperating to secure the waterway and potentially even charging tolls on vessels passing through. He described the concept as a beautiful thing, adding that it could help ensure security in one of the world's most important energy corridors. The Strait of Hormuz is a narrow maritime passage through which a significant portion of global oil shipments pass daily. Any disruption in the region can have immediate effects on global energy prices and economic stability. Because of this, control and security of the strait have long been a sensitive issue involving Iran, the United States, and other global powers. Trump's suggestion that the US and Iran might cooperate economically in the region marks a notable shift in tone, especially given years of tension between the two countries. However, he also drew a clear boundary, stating that Iran would not be allowed to pursue uranium enrichment as part of any broader agreement. He reiterated that this remains a core demand of Washington in any nuclear-related negotiations. Now, at the same time, Trump indicated that US military forces would remain deployed in the region, signaling that cooperation would not replace deterrence. He also noted that China has played a role in encouraging engagement between Washington and Tehran, highlighting the growing influence of third-party actors in Middle East diplomacy. While the idea of a joint US-Iran arrangement on maritime security may sound unconventional, it reflects a broader shift in how economic tools are being discussed alongside security arrangements. Instead of focusing solely on confrontation, the proposal suggests a model where shared economic incentives could, in theory, reduce conflict risks in critical infrastructure zones. However, many key details remain unclear. It is not yet known how such a system would function in practice, whether toll collection would be managed jointly, how revenue would be divided, or how security responsibility would be enforced. There are also major political questions given the long history of mistrust between Washington and Tehran. Why is this significant? First, the idea challenges traditional adversarial diplomacy. The United States and Iran have spent decades in direct or indirect conflict with disagreements over nuclear policy, regional influence, and sanctions. A cooperative economic framework, especially one involving shared control of a strategic choke point, would represent a major departure from established policy. Second, it reflects Trump's broader negotiating style, which often blends pressure with unexpected deal-making proposals. By introducing economic cooperation alongside strict nuclear demands, the approach attempts to widen the negotiation space while maintaining hard red lines. Third, the proposal underscores the importance of the Strait of Hormuz itself, because so much of the world's oil supplies flows through this route. Even theoretical discussions about this management may have global implications affecting energy markets, shipping, insurance, and geopolitical stability. Despite the unusual tone of cooperation, Trump emphasized that negotiations are expected to begin quickly following the ceasefire announcement, with formal talks reportedly scheduled to start soon. He suggested that progress could be rapid if both sides are willing to engage in good faith. Still, analysts caution that such proposals often face significant political and logistical barriers. Iran has historically resisted external control over the Strait of Hormuz and continues to insist on its sovereign rights in the region, while also maintaining its position on uranium enrichment as well. In conclusion, Trump's remarks represent a mix of diplomacy, economic thinking, and strategic signaling. Whether the idea of a US-Iran joint venture over one of the world's most critical waterways becomes a real policy proposal or remains rhetorical is still uncertain, but it has already added a new and unexpected dimension to an already fragile negotiation process. Thank you for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.